You are probably wondering why this video is so much shorter than my usual uploads. Well, that's because I have something to ask of you guys, and I'm gonna wait till the end, and I don't want to waste too much of your time. This video is gonna be hard to make without sounding pretentious, defensive, or victimized. So I'm just gonna go through it, and you can think what you want. You guys made me feel bad for liking Infinite Warfare. Broad strokes paint the fence faster. Obviously, not all of you made me feel bad for playing Infinite Warfare, but I'm not really saying you guys as my subscribers. I'm saying you guys, gamers, Twitter, iFunny, YouTube, Facebook, have made me feel bad for liking Infinite Warfare. Even my dear pal Drifter, who does not like Infinite Warfare's multiplayer, has made me feel bad for liking it, because I've tried to look at the game through his eyes and be as critical as he's being of it, and I can't do it. I'm not finding the problems he's finding. I'm not having the troubles he's having. And that should be a good thing, right? I mean, I'm enjoying the game. But the way things are right now, I feel like I need to constantly look over my shoulder, especially as a YouTuber, constantly looking over my shoulder going, should I be playing this game? Should I be enjoying this game? Is there something wrong with this game? Am I missing something? And I forgot something. During this feeling of, should I even be liking Infinite Warfare, I realized I don't want anybody to feel this way when they're playing a video game. Our priority to be critical first and enjoy the game second is completely wrong. And looking at games critically first and fun later is how I've been playing video games for way too long now. Nobody should feel like they're looking over their shoulder for the common consensus that tells them whether or not the game they're playing is okay. Whether you enjoy Infinite Warfare, No Man's Sky, or any game, some free-to-play first-person shooter, some mobile game on your phone. Are you a grown man that enjoys Candy Crush? Fuck, knock yourself out. Play Candy Crush. We should be critical of games. We should look at them because they're charging us money. I mean, video games are not the cheapest things on the planet, and of course we should look at them objectively and critically and really decide whether or not they're good for us. That's the thing we're forgetting. Sometimes something, a whole list of everything in Infinite Warfare might suck to somebody, and it might be music to somebody else's ears. One man's trash is certainly another man's treasure. And that doesn't mean the other man that likes the trash has really low standards. You might not like something that somebody else likes quite a bit. And that's the same thing for movies, music, TV shows, video games, even your preference of mousepad. What do you want me to say? Gaming should be first. Enjoying games should be first. You'll know if you don't like a game. Okay? In my opinion, in my experience, it takes about 1 to 2 days of having a game to decide whether or not I like it. Since I've played so much Call of Duty, and they're all very similar in terms of their feel and style, I usually get to first or second prestige before I decide whether or not the game is shit. That gives me enough time to run into all the bullshit, people to unlock bullshit to bullshit me with, and then I can start being more critical of it. But I realize I'm right to do that. I'm right to try to enjoy the game first and be critical of it later when I have more experience with it under my belt. And this is not a stop hating Infinite Warfare video. By all means, this video is about if you dislike games, you know you're going to dislike games, and it doesn't matter whether or not people point out how good the game is. If you dislike Battlefield 1, you're going to dislike Battlefield 1. And I've seen people say, oh, I'm not enjoying Battlefield 1's multiplayer. Oh well, and they get torn the fuck up. Some YouTuber, I don't know his name, I can't find the tweet anymore. I think Call of Duty retweeted him, but he said, I was skeptical about Infinite Warfare, but so far it's my favorite COD since Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That's a big statement. But is it? I mean, is it really that crazy that somebody would enjoy a sci-fi shooter with advanced movement over a modern-day shooter from 2007? But the comments were all people telling him to delete his Twitter. Fuck off. I'm unsubscribing. Fuck you. What do you mean, bruh? That's so stupid, bruh. No, I'm surprised you like it. Oh, what's your favorite part about it? No, it was people either saying, yeah, I think it's cool, or fuck you, that game's trash. Go look at No Man's Sky. Look for somebody that tweets out, I like No Man's Sky, having a lot of fun grinding No Man's Sky, and just read the comments. There are games that are popular that I hate, and games that are not popular that I love, and vice versa, popular games I love and unpopular games that I hate. But we have to realize that does not define whether or not the game is good or not, and it doesn't matter if the game is good or not, okay? For instance, the first Assassin's Creed kinda sucks. The first Halo game kinda sucks. I mean, think about it. Think about Combat Evolved, the god standard of shooters, especially sci-fi shooters, right? It's like 6 missions, and then it's you repeating 6 missions over again. And look at Battlefield 1. I mean, I think it's a great game, and everybody's loving it, but I think they're soon going to find out how boring it is to not have any content. I don't think Battlefield 1 has enough content. I mean, and I still stand by, if Battlefront Hardline get the boot for not having enough content, Battlefield 1 is sure to follow. But here's the thing, you'll enjoy it up to the point that you don't. You'll be bored of it, you'll be burnt on it, you might just start hating it, you might just realize this isn't really my game. You might grow out of it completely. I mean, hey, that's what happened with me and Black Ops 2. I started to hate Black Ops 2, and I really, if it was available to me right now, I don't think I'd go back to it. And the same thing with Advanced Warfare. I don't even know why it's still on my hard drive. I think it's just there because I have a terabyte, and I haven't had the reason to delete it, but it just gathers dust. Digital dust. Anyway, I told you guys I had something to ask of you, and it's true. I want you to go play video games right now. I want you to turn this video off as soon as I'm done talking here and go play your favorite video game. Whatever it is. Whether it's on your Game Boy, whether it's on your Nintendo, whether it's on your Xbox, your PlayStation, your computer, play a little bit of your favorite game. I don't care if it's story, multiplayer, whatever. I don't care if it just came out yesterday or if it came out 10 years ago. Play it. And realize the feelings you feel towards that game mean more than whether or not the game is good or not. Keep your critical eye, keep a critical mindset, but first and foremost, in anything to do with video games, enjoy them. I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye! Ask yourself why anybody would debate, dispute, or be triggered over me saying enjoy your video games. If somebody is, then we're past the point of help.